The sun was shining in Atlantic, Pennsylvania this morning, but that came in sharp contrast to the devastation in this community of 300 people. Some Amish families live on the outskirts of town. Within seconds, their homes were destroyed.
We seen like a funnel coming with glass and boards flying and dust and straw, which there was a neighbor, the barn was, we figured it was coming down from the barn. It blew, see, we live down, a little bit down, just down the road from here. And it come down like that, and then we went downstairs and we went under the table. And we thought the house was going, and the barn, we seen the buggy. The buggy went up about 10 feet in the air and come down right on the side.
This home was just completed last Saturday. 1 week later, nothing remains. Until you view this devastation firsthand, it is difficult to fully comprehend the tragedy. Within seconds, the tornado moved through this area at more than 100 miles per hour. At least 100 homes were destroyed and 5 people are dead in this town of 300.
Well, I saw the storm coming up over here. I saw the roof going off of one of the houses, and then my wife and I went to the basement in the house and stayed there till it was over.
Have you ever seen anything like this before?
No, and I don't want to see it again.
In the center of town, bulldozers tore down this community hall, which was badly damaged in the storm.
After the storm, they looked inside and discovered that the wall joists were all weak, and this wall over here was caving out. The whole building's ready to fall. To save anybody from getting hurt, they're pushing it over.
The only building that still is standing is the Atlantic Congregational Church. Last night, it was used as a morgue. A trailer park across from the railroad tracks was leveled, 18 homes gone. The Red Cross, Salvation Army, and volunteer firefighters have been coming through, helping their community rebuild.
Never seen anything this devastating before. We've dealt with fires and floods, but never seen anything the likes of this.
What about the community itself and all of Crawford County? Have they been coming to the rescue?
Everybody's been pitching in. We had help last night at the chapter house. We were out here. Been a lot of community involvement with people like McDonald's donating food and Griffin's donating vehicles, and everybody just pitching in and helping. Real encouraging.
Looking at this, what kind of time frame are we talking about to repair the homes, to try to put their lives back to normal?
Well, we're talking at least about a 2 to 3 day cleanup effort here. Before we did a videotape this morning so that we had the damage assessment before we began to move things and get the clutter off the street to get the heavy equipment through. So we're talking at least a couple days just to clear it out here, and I imagine it's going to be a good period of time here before things are even halfway beginning to get back to normal.
The phone lines remain down in Atlantic, and the electricity has been shut off until the area can be cleaned up. In southern Crawford County, this is Steve Scully, Newswatch 35.